Alright, hey guys, welcome back to another League of Legends video. Today I'll be bringing you a special video. This is going to be our Season 11 SETT jungle guide for the new preseason. We'll be going over items, ruins, pathing, ganking tips, and we'll also be going over our builds, so also skill maxing. So on my team is Akali top, Cassidy mid, Varus AD carry, Nami support, and the enemy team. Alright, so we're gonna do a full bot side clear starting off the video. Generally you always want to do a bot side clear because right now it's preseason, so our standard start's just going to be a full bot side clear on our way to the river scuttle, and we will contest usually always on level 3. For this video, for the skill maxing, we'll put 3 ranks into our W, and then max our Q, and then max our Facebreaker. Or we'll put 3 points into our W, max Q, then max our W again, max our ultimate, and then max our Facebreaker. Alright, so we're gonna do red side start here. Oh shit. I wasn't paying attention. That's fine. Alright. Okay, so for this game, I'll be going with my blue set build. If you guys see my previous videos, I've been posting a lot of build videos in my channel. And for preseason, especially season 11, I have 2 builds that I run on SETT in the jungle, my red set and my blue set, which I'll go over in detail. Alright, so for my blue set game, for this game, we'll be building Blade of the Ruined King into our Stridebreaker. And the reason why we go Ruined King and Stridebreaker is because they have 3 ranged champions on the enemy team. So we'll be doing that. Okay. And the plan for tonight is we're making the guides, like I said, so we'll be doing a full bot side clear here. Okay. Alright, looks like we're gonna go gank the Azir for our first blood here. So, for this game, I'm running Hellblades, Cheap Shot, Ghost, or Eyeball Collection, Relentless Hunter, Nimbus Cloak, and Celerity. That's pretty much the standard for mid jungle. We're gonna gank the Azir here. Alright, nice. We got our flash op combo there, so that was a good first blood for the Cassidy. So we're gonna go pad top side. We're gonna fight the Hecarim, so we're gonna get him off the scuttle there. So the good thing about SETT is that he's a very good duelist with Hellblades. And I'm pretty much known as a player to only run Hellblades on SETT, so that's a good thing to know, because I don't run any other keystone besides the ones that I'm running. If you can tell by my keystone setup at the bottom. Right. So looks like we want a river scuttle here. Okay. Looks like we'll be doing our next gank at the top lane. We're going to be helping out our Akali here. So we always start with a bot side clear, contest river scuttle, look for first blood anywhere really. SETT's really good with first blooding. So, okay. Well, we'll just take the kill from the Akali because she probably would have died there. So for our first back, we're gonna get Zerker Greaves, and then we're gonna get our Ruined King. So, but first we're gonna do our full topside clear. Yeah, so for kiting camps, you really actually don't need to kite camps because your shield protects you really well. And in the new jungle, camps really don't deal as much damage as they used to. So you pretty much don't really need to kite as hard as you used to in Season 11. So don't worry about kiting too much, just worry about clearing as fast as possible. Okay, so looks like it's going to be a topside game since my Cassidy and Akali I helped out. Look like they're doing pretty well. Okay. Alright, so for jungle set, the way I play set is with Howl Blades. So I generally get offensive statuses like attack speed, critical strike, and lifesteal in the new preseason. And with that, we'll be building our Ruined King in our item set here. We'll be going into our blue set. And in my other games, I'll show you guys red set in a future video. But for this game, we'll be doing blue set. Just for constructive explanation for this guide. So, alright, so like I said, put 3 ranks into our W. The reason why we put 3 ranks into our W is because it deals the highest burst damage versus a rank 3Q. So, okay, looks like my bot lane is doing really bad. Okay, well, can't really do much. So they got double bot prio here. Okay, Hecarim is doing his bot side, so actually we're gonna go to our golems here. Okay. Alright, so for this game, since they have 3 ranged champs, our Stridebreaker and our Ruined King are going to help us gap close onto the Azir and the Misfortunes. So I also made a guide showcasing Stridebreaker combos. So in this game, I'll be showing you like why those combos are just so fucking strong. Alright, so my laners aren't doing so hot, so this game might actually be a difficult one. Okay. If I had my flash. If I had my flash, I could probably look for a gank. But we gotta wait 40 seconds here for our next cooldown. Okay, so we're just gonna back here. We're gonna get our Ruined King. We'll actually get our double daggers here because I generally will get lifesteal always on jungle set, whether I go Sanguine Blade or Ruined King, depending on which build I go. But since in season 11 they removed Cinderhulk and like Warrior Enchantment and things like that, they haven't removed the smite effect, but they removed the items like Cinderhulk. We'll be running lifesteal, which is always a must for our first back. Alright, nice. So, based off that play, we're gonna do a red dragon. Yeah, we're gonna do the dragon. Because, the bot lane just died there. Okay, I'm gonna tell the Azir to, or the Cassidy is gonna calm me with the dragon maybe. Even if he's low, we can still fight the Azir. Okay, secured the dragon. Alright, so we're gonna fight the Azir here. Okay, that's fine. Okay. Well, I was close to killing the Hecarim, but the Cassidy took my kill, so that's fine. But you can tell that the Ruined King gives you a lot of attack speed with Hell Blades. So it gives you a lot of damage, just like I showcased in my Hell Blades video. Alright, so at least we secured the dragon. Now we're going to do a topside clear. Yeah, the attack speed is insane, and Hell Blades is just really good in the jungle overall. So we're going to do a full topside clear, and then we'll take the Herald after we back for our pink ward. In season 11, you generally always want to prioritize Rift Herald over the dragon, because turret plates are just worth more overall than any dragon you can get. So always want to prioritize Rift Herald over dragon if you can. But since my bot lane like destroyed the enemy lane, I was able to get that dragon. So So I'm pretty sure the River Scuttle spawn topside. So after we get our Ruined King, we should really be very strong in our 1v1s. The reason why I don't go my Mythic first is because attack speed and damage is pretty much the most important aspect of playing Hellblade set. So I'm gonna go top lane help my Kali. If she can run to me, that is. Okay. Actually gonna go... Okay, so she's able to kill the, She's able to kill the Volibear by herself, which was really good. So Hecarim's gonna back, we're gonna go take the Rift Herald. So that's good. Alright, so the reason why I also get Ruined King and Sanguine Blade in my other builds are because it helps you get objectives faster. And the lifesteal just helps with your wave clear, with the sustain. Just like I said, Season 11, Riot removed jungle items. So this is pretty much like a mandatory get. Okay. So it's good that Hecarim doesn't know I'm doing the Herald. And my Kassadin just killed the Azir, so we're just going to use a mid. So I'm going to blow the Rift Herald mids just to get those plates. So we're going to deny the Azir a lot of gold here. Alright, so we're going to get a lot of plates. The Kassadin better watch out for a Hecarim gank. Because he definitely one-shot my cast. Okay, so I blew Hecarim's ult, and looks like my Azir, or the enemy Azir TP'd. But at least we got the Rift Herald proc off the plate there, so we got extra gold. So the plan is to play topside here, because my Kali is like our only win condition. And the Kassadin is going to scale, so pretty much put topside pressure as hard as possible. Next back, we're going to do a full bot side clear. Alright, we're almost going to get our Ruined King.
I used to risk my neck in the pit making someone else rich. Now, we do it the other way around. I like that better.
Alright, so we're going to get a full bot side clear here. Alright, looks like my Kali and my Azir are doing really... Or the Kassadin's doing really well. My Hecarim's, or their Hecarim's doing really bad, so... Alright, it's pretty good here. Alright, we're just going to keep pushing up. It looks like the Volibear is going to come bot side. Or come down middle. Alright, and now we're going to do the dragon. So, like I said, we're going to put 3 ranks to our W, we're going to max our Q, then our ultimate, then our E. We're going to do a bottom side gank here because my cooldowns are about to come up and I'll be able to show you my full Hellblades combos here. Alright, so I'm just going to flash the Vel'Koz. Alright. Alright, so the Akali's going to get a kill here. Looks like they haven't flashed. He's going to try and poke me. Trying to pull him there, but he's a control mage. Oh, the Kassadin is Akali's going to kill him. Alright, that's fine. So the Hecarim's gonna die there. Can't believe this Hecarim's 4-1, honestly, but he's making picks in our bot lane. So alright, so we'll be getting our Stridebreaker next, because we just got a Ruined King. Hecarim got 4 kills, so he's able to rush his Trinity Force there. So the thing about the Ruined King and Stridebreaker in my blue build is that you have 2 slows that stack on top of each other from both item actives. So Mist's Edge and Siphon pretty much, you know, slow the enemy on top of Halting Slash, which is the new mythic from Stridebreaker. So we're gonna get some more long swords and daggers and we'll be getting our dragon. So the whole point of the blue set build is to basically gap close onto range champions, you know, because Azir, you know, Vel'Koz and MF are pretty much the perfect champions to get on this build, which is extremely important. So we're gonna get the MF here. Pull her against the wall. Alright. And that's basically it. So the Rune King is actually really good. It's definitely as strong as any other mythic, because it gives you lifesteal and attack speed, so it's just as good as Stridebreaker even if you're not getting it first. So this is why I always get Rune King or Singing Blade. Alright, we're gonna get our dragon here. So like I said, the reason why you go blue build is because you generally want to get it into range matchups or health stacking tanks, because the percentage health is really good with the Rune King. Alright, but I wasn't in range for the face breaker pull, so that's fine. So we're gonna go bot side here. It's like the Volibear is playing really safe, but this is a good thing for us though. So the best thing right now would be to get the next Rift Herald, because my bottom lane needs help getting their towers, so I'm gonna do a full topside clear, just like again, like our earlier clear. Alright, so we're gonna do the Rift Herald really quick, because we have a Rune King, because there's no way the Hecarim is gonna notice us. I would generally set a vision, get an objective, but since my team is ahead, since I'm ahead as well, I can just rush it without any vision. So, alright, so Hecarim is gonna go bot side. He's pretty much his winning condition, like getting his bot side fed. So I'm gonna gank the Volibear here. I'm gonna use the Rift Herald top side, which is fine. Alright. So since Hecarim is bot side, we're just going to use Rift Herald top side and try to get the Nexus, or try to get an inhibitor. Hecarim and Azir are mid for some reason. We're gonna pull the MF here. Alright, we're gonna blow her up with our Haymaker there. Alright, so that's fine. Actually, the Azir and the Hecarim aren't mid, so I'm gonna keep running. So, pretty much the entire team's topside now. So we're gonna get our Stridebreaker next, and I'll be able to show you guys pretty much the entire power of the build. Oh shit, this Kali's insane. Yeah, I just need a little more gold on our Stridebreaker, but we'll just get our base items. Okay, that's good. Alright, so the good thing about this guide is that I'm pretty much showing you like the early game power that Set has with Hellblades. You really don't need any items to like deal the amount of damage you need to, because when I contested the River Skull at level 3 against the Hecarim, I pretty much just won the 1v1. So Hellblades is actually a really strong early game build. I always advise people who play Set to always get it, especially in the jungle. We're gonna look for an MF kill to see if she's gonna fall for it. Alright, so we got our Rune King proc. So you pretty much saw how fast that combo was. So I was able to pull the MF. Okay. I was going to get the River Scuttle, but I don't know where the Vel'Koz or the Volibear is, so we're just going to go back bot side. We're just going to try and get our bot side tower here. Alright. so my bot lane's about to come, so we're gonna push our bot lane here. Once we get our Stridebreaker, we'll pretty much show you the true potential of the blue set build. So the good thing about Stridebreaker is that the new active Iron Spike Whip is like the ultimate, so you can pretty much do your Ravenous reset combos just like in my Hell Blades video. My advanced combos where I show you how to use Ravenous Hydra combos. It's pretty much in this old item, within the new item. So I wasn't able to burst Zekrom because I got feared from his ultimate, but it pretty much does the same amount of damage as the old Ravenous Hydra. So I was able to get an Iron Spike combo, which is basically like your Tiamat reset. So looks like our third item is going to be our Abyssal Mask because they're AP heavy. Like the Azir is pretty much doing the Vel'Koz. Both of them are doing the most damage on the team. So we get our third dragon here. We're gonna rush it. We'll try and rush it. Alright, so my Akali is going to zone him out while I get the dragon. So I got a really good team to back me up here. Alright, so I got 3 Drakes. Alright, me and Kali are ahead. The Hecarim's starting to scale, or the Cassian's starting to scale. Okay. I think I can catch up to the MF. Alright, nice. Alright, so the good thing about this build is that it gives you a lot of movement speed with the Relentless Hunter stack. So every kill you get, you basically run faster with the celerity bonus. So any movement speed bonus you get stacks on top of each other. So that's with Stridebreaker, Zergreaves, and celerity. So that's pretty much 436 movement speed. So my base movement speed is 340, and I have 96 bonus. So that's really good. Generally, a lot of champs would only have like 390 movement speed. But with my build, it's like 400 plus. So that's really good to know. And now we'll be getting our Abyssal Mask next, because the new Abyssal Mask is extremely good with our blue set build because it basically increases the damage we deal to targets by 10% because the new Abyssal Mask got changed. So the Undoing basically deals, our damage basically is amplified against champions by 10%. So any champ we immobilize, we deal 10% increased damage to with the new Abyssal Mask. Alright, so I'm gonna go top side and we'll be doing a clear again. We'll be pushing in to the base. Man, this call is 14 kills. Okay, it looks like the enemy team is not going to surrender, so this is going to be actually a good video. I'm going to see if the Hecarim's going to go do his red. Alright, he took it, so I'm going to keep going top because I feel like the enemy team's going to try and stop the push. So we'll get a good split push going here. So since I have my Stridebreaker, I'll be able to show you guys Stridebreaker combos. Depending on who comes up and who wants to fight me. So alright, we're just gonna keep split pushing. Looks like the Azir is gonna fight us. Okay, well I got tag teamed by the MF and the Azir, so I wasn't able to really get a combo there. I was able to split the enemy team up, so we're still winning, so it really doesn't matter. So, right. Also, the good thing is that the blue build is a really cheap build, so every item is really affordable. In the way that it works is that for every consecutive kill you get, every item will have the same cost value. So 3,200, 3,300. Your first item you get is pretty cost, is pretty affordable in terms of like buying power. So Ruin King is 3,200 gold. Pretty much that's an average legendary item. On top of Stridebreaker, it's just 100 gold more. So the kills you get will actually just give you your items pretty much as fast as you would get your Ruin Key. So it's a really good build. It's not too expensive, and all the defensive items are really cheap, and they're pretty much offensive in nature. So the Abyssal Mask and the GA give you like amplified damage, or like they modify your damage, so it's really good. And this build gives you a lot of movement speed and sustain, so. Alright, we're gonna get the next Rift Herald here. Or we're gonna get the next River Skull, I mean. Alright, we're gonna go see if we can make an MF pick. Alright, it isn't safe because my team isn't close, so we're just gonna back off here. Their blue's about to spawn, so we're just gonna stay around their bot side. Okay, there's the Vel'Koz. My Cassidy got picked. So it looks like the Hakali's gonna get ganked. The dragon's about to spawn, but it's either we get the dragon or right. So I'm getting my. So I basically got a good Stridebreaker combo there on the Vel'Koz. Unfortunately, the Akali wasn't able to follow up, but it looks like they're getting a free dragon. That wasn't probably the best play, but the Akali was pretty much on her own there because she got her Zions off. But I tried to save her life, but that wasn't the best call for me just to like initiate. But the Stridebreaker combos are really strong with this build, so if my team was backing me up, we probably would have won that team fight. But it was just me. It was just me and the Akali. So Cassidy needs to stop this Volibear like right now. All right, that's good. All right, next is gonna be our GA. We're actually gonna get our stopwatch here just for playmaking. Stopwatch is really good because any initiates you make is pretty much like a guaranteed team fight win because you pretty much buy your team time for like a good follow-up. So it's a really good item to get with blue set, especially with the GA. Generally speaking, if you build your defensive items third, against like an 80 comp, you get GA. Against an AP comp, we get Abyssal Mask. But since Vel'Koz and Azir do a lot of damage, we're going to get our Abyssal Mask first. The good thing about Abyssal Mask is that any other champion you immobilize gets the 10% damage debuff. And your team pretty much deal more damage consecutively on top of your own damage, so it's really good. Alright, so Volibear's top. We can definitely win this fight. But I don't want to dive because the Azir tower, even when my stopwatch is up. If they dive us under our tower, I'm definitely going to make a play. Because we just can't give towers for free. Okay, so unfortunately, I didn't get any follow-up from my team. But you can just tell the amount of time that I bought for my team was a pretty good chunk of time. So I had my shield on top of my stopwatch, but my team didn't follow up, but it's fine. Not every engage is going to be perfect, but just stalling for your team is just so important as a jungler. So we get our GA next. We can get our Chain Vest. So our early lead was pretty much squashed because the Akali, the Akali with the bot lane play wasn't really a good thing for us. Gotta go out the Varus here. Okay. Very nice. I was gonna execute with our Stridebreaker, but his Zions came up, so that's fine. Okay, so we're gonna do a full jungle clear. My god. My bot lane sucks ass, by the way. I got all the Rift Heralds, all the dragons too. I guess our early game lead really didn't matter because the enemy team came back with the shutdown bonuses. So our 4th dragon should be our win condition because if the Akali gets it, we're gonna win. We need to get that River Scuttle. Okay, so the Hecarim took the River Scuttle, so that's fine, I guess. So I got a nice Stridebreaker combo there. That's like a standard Stridebreaker there. It's a Hob combo with the item active, so probably look for some more combos if you can. Actually, we're gonna get our GA real quick. Dragon's about to spawn 30 seconds. So I'm gonna get a bunch of pink wards here. This is like a really bad position for our team because the Volibear is gonna split push.
They say you learn a lot from a meeting. If that's true, you made the whole world smarter.
Alright, okay, I was able to pop the MF, but she had GA unfortunately. Alright, looks like I can't do much. Because my team is starting to die. That's really unfortunate. That dragon was our win condition. Yeah, their team actually outscales us really hard. The Cassidy doesn't really seem to be surviving very well against the Azir or the Vel'Koz. Like, he should be like killing the backline, no problem. But it seems like the Volibear and the Vel'Koz are just like too strong. Yeah, we gotta give it up. There's no fucking way. Yeah, my bottom lane really isn't pulling the weight, so we really don't have the ranged advantage to protect our objectives. Or to protect our base, for that matter. Because the MF is up 18 kills and my Varus is 7 and 12. I knew playing for our top side was our win condition, but Akali kind of threw our lead with that split push play. Looks like the Azir is split pushing. They're definitely not going to do the Baron.
I'm a full breed, and I'm one.
It's really hard to say what our next play here is. All right.
They called me SETT the Beast Boy Bastard. Now it's SETT the Beast Man Bastard.
All right. Looks like the enemy team is grouping here. I'm gonna put a pink ward here. Okay, actually that would be a bad ward. They're trying to make a play in our bot side jungle, but the cast is split pushing, so we pretty much lose every team fight at this point because their team comp is just better at really fighting. Because the MF is ahead and they have a lot of CC front loaded.
Probably shouldn't have worn my nice pants to this.
Hecarim is soloing the bear. No, he's wiping vision. It looks like I'm gonna get on the bull bear. Alright, I gave Akali enough time to get those kills. Yeah, so bull bear is just too strong, really. The Vel'Koz does a lot of damage too. Kind of a tough matchup, but this is a good guide video actually for the channel, because I pretty much just showed you like how this build works, everything that I skill max, and pretty much how you want to play all throughout the jungle. So, all right, looks like my bot lane was able to stop that push, which was pretty much a necessity. Okay, our last item we're gonna get is our Serylda's Grudge. So the thing about Serylda's Grudge in our blue set build is that Stridebreaker, Ruin King, and Serylda's Grudge apply a slow on every ability we use. So every Showstopper, Facebreaker, Haymaker we use, Serylda's Grudge applies on top of our Stridebreaker as well. So it's a really strong item alone. And it's really good because of the armor penetration too. So it's really good with Stridebreaker and Ruin King. It's a really good offensive item alone. Man, this game is tough. It's so close too. Like, we're up like 12 kills, but their team is just better than ours. Alright, so my GA is about to come up. Very good. Probably got a nice pick. Alright. Looks like my colleague got a nice pick, so we're just gonna rush it down. This is it. Or no, we can't. We can't. We gotta get the Baron. Yeah, so our only win condition is just to make picks. We can never really group up or else they'll kill us. Alright, so we're gonna get the Baron here. Alright, and it looks like our Cassian's gonna get our 4th Drake, so this is a really good thing. Alright, so it looks like our comeback just got better. Alright, so I'm gonna do a full topside clear to finish off our Serylda's Grudge. I hope I'm winning. Man, this game, it's really tough, guys. Like, man. Alright, so both of our inhibitors just came up, so our next team fight we should be pretty much guaranteed win. Because we have Ocean Drake. So we have the Dragon Soul, which means that we have insane health regen. I just want them to wait for me. Oh my god, please don't fight. We could definitely fight if they wait for me. But I have to get my Serylda's Grudge. If we can just get on the MF and the Azir, we just win. Right. I'm actually gonna go split push. I feel like split pushing is our best option. It's the safest bet, honestly. If we could just split them up, Akali can make a play. Yeah, they're coming top. Gonna stop our push here. Alright, there's Volibear. Alright, we're pushing in mid. Alright, so my entire team's rotating, which is very good. Alright, so I popped MFGA, which is pretty important here. Let's see if I can kill it. Okay, that wasn't enough. I gave my team enough time to get the Nexus here. If Cassian can keep split pushing, that's really good. Yeah, Cassian's going to keep split pushing. Very good. Cassian is our win condition. We basically pretty much endgame cast, so... Yeah, this is pretty much our guide, boys. This is the jungle guide for SETT. If Cassian could get the Nexus here, yeah, that's our guide, boys. So that was pretty much it. That was our jungle guide for SETT Season 11, guys.